Hello and welcome back to the channel, Cali Legends Media. I want to thank all the subscribers, new and old. I really appreciate each and every one of you. For you that have just joined, welcome to the channel. And today's video, okay? I was watching this. Sometimes I flip through the shorts, and I seen this dude, man. I made videos before concerning this dude, man, because he has a kind of a iffy background. He's been accused of partaking in activities that involves doing young women wrong, you know. Anyways, all that aside, I was warned, not by him. I was warned by my subscribers who have known this dude. I guess it's called the Pocho podcast. Okay, so I'm watching it. It pops up, and dude starts saying that, yeah, you know, I joined the Norteño gang, and like I left my gang good, and this and that and the other. And he says, and the people I talk about, they're not just random people. It's only people that I've known, that I've had interactions with, that I've done collaborations with, so on and so forth. And then he has a couple of people up there. Icon's one of them. Okay, I have nothing against Icon. I know when I mention him, people talk smack about him or whatever. I've never had any interaction with the dude, so I have no reason to hate on him, right? But Pocho's always seems to be going in. I guess something went on where I guess Icon was supposed to just go in on a podcast for the rich homie Juan, I think he calls himself, and just do editing, you know, for the podcast, the food community. And he ends up becoming a co-host, and in the end they get rid of Pocho, right? So, you know, Pocho talks all this masa. He starts his own podcast and stuff. But whenever you talk about this vato, he goes after your channel, or, you know, he has priors, you know, of going after your channel, or threatening to sue, you know, for whatever you can sue for when somebody says something about you, whether it's true or not, you know. But I just kind of trip out that he would do a short just to say that, you know what I mean? Like, I know right now content, it's hard to put content together, you know. There's not a whole lot going on, you know, out there in the YouTube genre, you know. All of the prison genres kind of like a little bit slow, you know, compared to before. And he's really not with the prison stories and stuff. He more talks about musicians, Lefty Gunplay, you know, Bozo, different musicians, even the up north, the Norteño rappers and stuff. And that's what the times that I did come across this channel, that's what I hear him talking about, or talking negatively about certain ones, Icon being one of them, you know. But really, Pocho, who cares? You know what I mean? Bottom line is, you are who you are. You made who you are, and people think of you the way they do, and that's just the way it is, you know. So that's my little reaction to Pocho's short. So it's a short reaction, you know. That being said, you know, one thing is giving an opinion about somebody's opinion or something that they say. Another thing is coming out and calling them bitch or whatever other words you could imagine. I don't want to say them. I don't want to be limited on the types or the amount of commercials my video can get. But you heard a lot of different podcasters use different language to talk about other people, you know, and you know, calling them out to a fade and all that, you know. I seen today a video where this dude up in Chicago, I forgot what his name is and I forgot what his channel is, but this dude up in Chicago was out here talking smack about the dude from Hoodstocks, right? And I don't know, man. I never really see Lucky miss with nobody, you know. He comes out, he does his interviews, he asks his questions, but I never really hear him go in on anybody or disrespect anybody. You know, he got a little bit mouthy with Lefty Gunplay, but hey, Lefty Gunplay was sitting feet away from him, you know. This dude's in Chicago talking about somebody that's down here, you know. And I think everybody's favorite Blue Devil pointed out that dude made like 6 videos about Lucky, you know. And yeah, he was talking to some madness, you know. Same thing that you guys that watch my video concerning Sandman and Dubs and Gunner and Ronnie, you know, people take it to some other level. Like, you know, I'm not gonna go over again and mention how far that dude took it, but that dude took it to the limit, you know. The only thing left from there is to get stepping and handle your business, you know. And I'd be ashamed if that was to happen, you know what I mean? Any loss of life over YouTube, man, is just ridiculous and not worth it, you know. Losing your freedom, you know, and you never know, man. Some people fight different. Some people fight to hurt you, you know what I mean? And you might just end up cracked up a little bit too much than you would expect to walk away from a fight. You know, some people are they just get down like that, you know what I mean? Anyways, this dude Bam, I call him Bams, Bam, he has a new channel out. You guys go check him out. He just got on the scene. I think he has like 150 subscribers, somewhere around there, and he mentioned how things are like out of control. You know what I mean? But he just started messing with the prison genre. It's always been a little bit crazy. You know what I mean? I'm happy that a lot of different channels talk about me. They do. I see it. But so far, for the almost 90%, they all have something positive to share or to say. They recommend you to come and subscribe to my channel, and, you know, good, respectful comments, you know. The ones that I have to worry about are the trollos, okay, taking a little bit from High Power Fitness. Yeah, the trollos, they be sometimes getting deep into their feelings and making challenges and wanting to do things, and, you know, like for no reason, because these people don't even know me, you know what I mean? And I give them the same answer that I would give anybody who would come at me that way, you know. But I'm glad that it's down now. I mean, I think I got over that little hump to where people do come on my comment section, and they do tell me things sometimes that I don't agree with or that I don't want to hear. But I have to listen to their opinions. They listen to mine, you know what I mean? So I listen to their opinions, even though they're totally contrary to what I'm talking about. I listen and I appreciate them, and I thank them for them, you know. I don't know everything, and I'm not always right. So, you know, I'm always open to learn, to talk about new things, you know, with my subscribers. That being said, once again, I want to thank all of you who have subscribed to my channel. Don't forget, people, we're trying to reach a 10,000 subscriber goal that we set. Not just subscribers, but viewers. You know, subscribers that actually view the videos. That's the most important thing. You know, I could have a million subscribers and only 1,000 watching the videos. You know, so it's important. You know, if you come by, you check out the videos, you find yourself watching my videos from time to time. If it's not too much, hit that subscribe button down below. Put that notification bell on all. And you'll be notified whenever I drop a video, and see how it goes. You know, you could unsubscribe at any time. People do. You know, so I might talk about something that they don't want. They just don't want to hear it. You know, and they unsubscribe, and I respect that. You know, but yeah, thank all of you for your support. I really appreciate all of you who support the channel. That being said, basically, I did this video, man, kind of supporting my boy Bam Bam, based on what I seen on Blue Devil with this dude from, I think it's the world as you know it or something, up in Chicago, talking smack about Lucky, you know, and you know, I took the time to really sit back and really think about all the beefs that are going on, all the little pedos thrown back and forth. You know what I mean? You got Compa Raider talking smack about Hoodstocks, and I heard Hoodstocks called him out at some event, and you know, bunch of pedos just for things that come out of people's mouth. You know what I mean? Yeah, I could go on and on with all of the pleito that's going on YouTube. It's crazy, but it's been like that since I got on, and I think it's gotten worse. But I also think that it's going to continue. You know, you're dealing with a bunch of men that have been there and done that, and are either alpha males or whatever the B alphas or whatever the B males. You know, they're people who think some sort of way about themselves and their past and the things they've done and who they are and all of that. You know, there's a lot of ego still dwelling in the hearts and minds of the people that are right now currently on YouTube, and yeah, there's a lot of beef, but it's always been that way. You know, at first I got on and I put my 2 cents in there, hoping that, you know, something I say would help, maybe not stop it completely, but kind of like tone it down. And I realized what a small fish I was. You know what I mean? It's not gonna work. Not in the YouTube world, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. So I try to take the entertaining ones and explain them away as that. If they're something, you know, something entertaining about it. You know, I like to laugh. You know, I like to sometimes laugh when people are getting all into their feelings for no reason. You know. Whatever the case is, you know, I don't want no beef with nobody. You know, I'm trying to enjoy my life, my wife, and the little things that I have, my toys. You know what I mean? I ain't trying to be wasting my time on no cholos. You know what I mean? And I'm glad I really don't have a problem with them either. You know, I did at first when I first got on. And I changed a little something that I think kind of calmed that down and took care of that. I still know a lot of people, they don't like me, they don't like my get down, and that's okay. Because I got 8,000 that do, and I appreciate that, you know. So that being said, let's try to be cool with each other, man, on this YouTube thing, man. Try to help each other get better and come up and shine, you know what I mean? Rather than you know, spitting out witchcraft and spells that just bring people down, you know. That's just something I believe in, you know. But anyways, thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. And this week I'm gonna do what I can to get that ranch footage. Probably go and check out the gallos first. I love roosters, man. You know, they're a beautiful bird. They're predatory. They got a lot of heart. You know, they'll fight to the death. Beautiful animals. They're gorgeous, you know. Yeah, I think I'll do the gallos first, and maybe a few horses in there, and then I'm gonna take you guys somewhere to that I think you'll really be entertained, you know. And I'm sure a lot of people probably have been to jarapeos or charreadas, you know. But we'll see what I can do. Yeah, I'm gonna work on that. I was gonna do a video and explain that I can't get around so much like I used to, but I decided not to go there. It is what it is, you know. But I will do what I can to get you some good video, some good content. And yeah, thanks for watching, people. Stay safe, enjoy life, man. There's so much beautiful things out there to enjoy. Stop the hate, and stay free, people. Stay free. Stay out from behind them jail bars and them jail walls, man. Because all them people in there wouldn't like anything better than to be out here and eat when they want, sleep when they want, go and leave their house and come back when they want, kick it with whoever they want, you know, you know, sleep with a beautiful woman by their side, you know. You want all that when you're in there, you know. So that being said, let's not even go there, so we don't have to worry about that kind of stuff, among all the other ugly things that you have to put up with when you're incarcerated or in jail or in prison. So take care, people. God bless you. God bless your families, and I hope to see you on the next video. Thank you very much.